First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Denver Broncos.
You might as well just fucking keep it moving.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Don't put the nigga just because he get returned, man. Don't mean you need to do that shit, yo. It's just a generic ability. I sent the screenshots of it what this nigga Cody was talking, right? His stupid ass. Crying ass that he got returned, man. Oh, I did not pay attention to that nigga. Fix the defense. Fix the defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And right away, he lost the football. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Easy 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent gain.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
We got viewers already, kid. I don't.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Niggas just like to see games get played. That's some cleaning shit.
From the shotgun, Ryan. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
I'm going to help you.
Handler down on the return. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way down to the 5. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this is going to set up a 1st and goal from the 5. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal.
That's it. Oh, this nigga not even in the game.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Oh, Grady. Fuck.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
Block now on 3rd and goal. Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos.
14,
Cortland Sutton with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score. Broncos 7. Falcons nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So we'll get into the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run. It's Gurley. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 5.
From the gun, it's Ryan.
I'm watching Hurst. I'm watching Hurst.
This season, he continues to have his 15th sack of the campaign.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game.
I tried to press Julio and
Obviously,
missed.
pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently, they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Not normal. That's good. All right, guys.
Throwing again. Locke. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
4-yard line.
Yeah, Grady.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Phillip Lindsay with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Defense,
and he's got it up and
you
through.
got to run man 2 out of the fucking 3 players. You need to do that shit.
14.
That's what that is.
Falcons, nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Under me. They're fucking man with the clutch.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Beef patty with the bacon in it. That's it. Nah, don't do that, yo.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this is their 3rd drive.
Watch
right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because This has been a tough
I'll put
start
these
for
niggas
them thus
underneath. I
far.
want to know what the
A
fuck we're
much-needed
going to do.
first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Okay, I'm not for
First
that.
down with this
Not mad
throw
at you for that.
downfield. Incomplete.
Not mad at you
Intended
for that.
target on that one,
I
Russell
agree.
Gage. That'll bring up second
I
down.
feel like that was your read the entire way, but it was still the right read. Yo, it is what it is, nigga. So, anytime you got a 3-by-1 set, 3 receivers on one side and one on the other, you want to read the right side of the field first because that's where most of your options are. Just try to remember.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
So if you ever find yourself
We
you
think,
got 2
Brandon, I
receivers
like
on
the
one side,
intensity
2
this
on the
defense
other,
is showing right here in these first few
I guess you
drives. They're
can
not
look
just
at
holding the
Julio's side
line
first and
because
try
they're
and
doing
see.
their
You
job.
understand what I'm saying?
They're doing more than
But
that,
this
aren't
is-
they? They're getting a nice push
this, you
into the
read the right
offensive
side of the
backfield.
field.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. On 3rd down, Ryan.
Good shit. Good shit.
Gage. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 41-yard
I
line.
ain't supposed to be doing this.
Give them 22 there on the 3rd down
What side of the field
conversion.
you
So
read,
a
boys?
1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41.
Okay.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he's going to get
Read
this
it all
down
the
near
time
the
before the
30-yard
snap,
line.
just in case you see something.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game.
You got destroyed, that's why.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of
Probably because I
down.
took away
They
fucking
lose the
Gurley.
yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding
I'ma
call,
make
and it's
this
quickly
easy as
2nd and
fucking
long.
possible, boys. What coverage is this? Nigga, no. It's 7 niggas in a box. This is cover 0.
From the gun, Ryan. A very quick pass to Ridley. And he gets this to the 35.
You got 5
Good for a
blockers.
gain
I got
of
6
5.
niggas on the line. If you
So they
still
still
gonna
get the
throw it, that shit
completion
gotta
even
come
though the
fast.
blitz was
Somebody's
on. But the
coming
blitz
in.
got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little risk reward, right? You're leaving your guys on an island back there in man
2 by 2.
coverage. But you take the chance that you get to the quarterback, and so he
Julio on
gets
the slot.
completion
So I
here.
noticed your first read.
Congratulations. Keep coming at him, and hopefully it pays off by the end of the game that you're starting to get to him while still able to cover on the back end.
He completes it to Julio Jones. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report
What
on
the
these
fuck am I
DBs tells
doing,
me
yo?
that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
No. It normally would look like it. I overlooked it.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. And that is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
To throw on third down. Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
It's now fourth down and 1.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
Take the points. Because you never know what can happen.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll be taken down at the 18.
Oh,
it's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Let's think it through.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Lock. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, Broncos.
That route that Fant just ran. Designed to be caught there. So.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Falcons, nothing.
Tell you what you know. Yeah, that quarterback there. He just big recovery.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
5 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Locke. Throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to KJ Hamler, the rookie, but it'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Don't go man, you straight outside.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Yeah, it's a stick now.
Give him 30 yards there. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Nigga went over the top of the man. Like
they'll try to run with Lindsey.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Denver. Philip Lindsey with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Broncos will extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Which is what you want. Gives your rush more time to get to the quarterback and vice versa.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Operating from the gun, Ryan.
Got the end route, yo. Nope, you don't wait that long, bro.
It's going to be incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Falcons on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Ryan. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
What sucker shit is that,
at the 50-yard line.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From midfield now, here's Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
It only takes a second to see what the hell's going on.
To throw again is Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's amazing what happens when he's out.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Gurley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
And there's a run there by Todd Gurley. We all know he's looking to rebound from the least productive season of his career. And I think Atlanta presents him a great opportunity to do just that. They'll use him really well running it as well as catching it out of the backfield.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Gurley. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Eluding the pressure right.
That's on me. Good fucking play. You know why? I hit the right. I hit all 3 to fucking send somebody to hit that nigga.
Touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get a bit closer.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
I don't think so.
Fielded in the end zone.
No.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard
Figure out
line.
what you're good at on offense, and those are your strengths, and you work toward that.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Gain on the play.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10.
But this is what I took.
On play action, Lock. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Lock on the give. It's Lindsey.
Every fucking first down,
on first down.
Come out and cover
7
three.
leaves him with a second and 3.
Somebody that pays
That play
attention.
wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Throwing on second and 3. Lock. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Tack McKinley. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Third and long.
So third and long now for Lock and the Broncos following the sack. Shotgun snap to Lock. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
For the field goal, a 50-yard attempt.
I will tell you, you will have a
And this one is right down long way. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now
That's
seemingly automatic.
Isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find other all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
At the fucking league, we just covered 3, man.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They go play action now. Ryan. They'll roll him out right. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
This is new to me.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
I get fucking 3 in the game.
To throw again. Ryan. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The Falcons on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is third and 10.
It don't matter who your pass rusher is.
Operating from the gun. Ryan. And he's got a man.
I didn't want to tip my hand.
This well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
Yeah, yo, that's who you should have, bro. That's why when Julio's gone, that nigga's the man. I don't give a fuck about that nigga with the star, yo. Yeah, because you forced it to him to earn that.
And he's got his man out of the
That
backfield.
nigga
That's
really is the
complete.
one, nigga.
No gain, and it's second down.
No gain on the play.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
That's usually who you get the fucking prompts for, bro. That's what it's looking like to me.
Ryan will throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 43. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I should have been a piece of shit.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Baby steps, my nigga.
Remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
I'm somewhere in the middle of all of that shit.
On first down, Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
On first and goal, Gurley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Bro,
they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
I fucking bet, too.
They'll come out in the pistol. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
What the fuck is this?
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, he is. He's really fast. Boy should be using this nigga how I'm using shit. Boy's got so many goddamn weapons. Yo, my nigga. I ain't never had a TD like this. Even when I had Dallas Clark in Indy, yo, and I was pissing niggas off. It ain't never been like this. I don't even know how to act.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Fuck that. You know what it is.
Gurley.
Got it anyway.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Oh, shit. Oh, shucky.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room.
That's caught inside the 20. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now you want to show it outside.
Into the red zone,
this is
it's
the
locked.
worst, yo.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
Cortland Sutton with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is
Well,
good.
that was an
And
ability.
that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
You got that short end shit, man.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds into half, and see if you can come up with a strategy
Hurst
to
is
play
wide
better
the
in the
fuck
second.
open.
But there's also something challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Intended target on that one, Russell Gage.
Yo, let me ask you a question, sir. Is this something in where you
Now
can guess what a
Ryan,
pass,
first
like
down.
when you can make pass commit like how you used to?
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the
Guess what?
contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
I might do that. Damn sure I see that shit.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again. Ryan. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So the sack pushes it back, and now 3rd and long from the Falcons.
Oh, I see it. It's the right bumper.
From the gun, it's Flynn.
Yeah.
It's complete to Quentin.
There you go, nigga. There you go,
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a
Oh,
fourth
all right,
down.
yo.
And we're going to get a
yelling at
timeout
this nigga.
with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we have come to halftime and what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's
That shit said time out. Yeah, that shit, bro.
And he'll take this
What the
into
fuck?
the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So they obviously declined that.
I literally
and it is a
stopped
touchdown. They still had the option.
and looked and said
Let's
there
face
was
it,
a red
there's
ticket for
There's
timeout.
no option when you score a touchdown.
I've never seen that before.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Broncos 31, Falcons 24. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. To throw it is Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
That nigga Brady got free.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 47.
Let's look on the play. Let's look on the play. That's all.
Block off of play action. This is the tight end fan. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 33 yards that time.
A gain of
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
I understand what Mike was going through.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
That's fine, man. Lights like this, man.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Oh, yeah, I'm serious. I got Cortland out here, too. Thinking about the hat trick, man.
Block working out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Like it used to be number based, so you might be right, but from what I remember. Okay.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Play action. It's Ryan. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 27 yards there, a first down. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
On first down, it's Gurley. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
The 19-yard line.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. This infraction's going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
That nigga B got that chart though that he made from fucking 80 years ago. But yeah, it should be in the 80s. Oh.
So a false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Ryan. And be intercepted. A.J. Boyd with a pick. And a return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, but I've been running out all game. I'm definitely going to do it. Definitely hear you.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. They'll find Lindsey here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down.
1st down, Broncos.
It was a check down, boys. That's why it was good defense.
300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
From the gun, it's locked. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Tyler Davis.
You actually made me step up and
The
get
defensive
hit.
tackle getting in there for a loss of 5.
That was a good play, though.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
You said, come on, man. Oh, we know he's spot dropping.
From the gun, lock. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Lock. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Tech McKinley make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Really?
And here now the punter, Martin,
He got
moving this
ACU
one
on the
away.
year, blood.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Again, they run with Gurley. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
That's fine, man. I said I didn't know the meta.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Whatever the fuck is popular in the league, yo. Meta game.
Ryan. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. Nice move at the 40. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away.
I've had to
Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. I think it's intercepted.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Keanu Neal strong in run support as he comes up from his safety position to pop him behind the line. 2nd and 15.
Nigga. You went inverted routes, man.
They fake the handoff, now lock. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
I threw that shit early.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, lock. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort, and you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
But I hear you. I ain't worried about that. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? They all defensive and shit. Don't ask me what I was doing.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Falcons. I don't want you to know what he's doing, so you better not ask.
On to kick it away.
None of your goddamn business.
On his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
Yeah, but I'm not telling you. All right, What's you, brother?
Broncos 34. Falcons 24.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll let this go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 49 yards. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
41. Falcons 24.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
I'd have had like 6 touchdowns already if I didn't have his fucking club. I'd have had a fucking return touchdown too.
Yeah, this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Good.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again, so another loss in the... And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Hey, that nigga's so nice. You gotta say that shit twice.
And the road
I know
gets
that
a bit
nigga.
tougher from here. Operating from the gun, Ryan. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it.
I ain't even mad at you. I hit 8 like 40 times.
Well executed 22-yard gain.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Very quick pass to Ridley. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
I don't want to hear nothing, yo. I see what I got to do now.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. quickly here, and that's complete. And he will lose yardage
throw
here
that
back
bitch,
at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Oh. I appreciate you, blood. You know what I'm saying? Stupendo.
Throwing again, Ryan. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin
They take me to fucking crush you in coverages I'm not supposed to. And not straight outside for you to fucking take it in and triple backside fucking thing.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score. Broncos
That shit is over, bro.
Falcons 31.
This is
Now
the
following
fucking
the touchdown, Hoff Richter to kick off.
This shit is good.
KJ Hamler returning it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
I should have that shit by accident. I'm in a close game, too.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score. Broncos 41. Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff Richter to kick off. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Shade outside, shade inside, as long as you shade.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards.
He was right there.
I
just led the pass inside.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Do I play JD? I played against him. I know what dude and dude.
And look at this.
I got hit again.
They needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal.
I don't know. That nigga don't really
My
deploy
goodness, I
Simmons.
would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the 2nd half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
And this nigga got hurt.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And the nigga just got hurt, punching Williams in the face.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack.
That's crazy. Crazy. Bruh.
From the gun, Ryan. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Except but I already set records. What do you want from me, Kobe? more records.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
First down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now on 2nd down, this is good. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 30. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Oh, no, he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
Oh, that nigga got No, that's not ball. Talking about your right tackle.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
I know. I can already see this nigga bird.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Yeah, might as well.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Matt Ryan has taken this nigga here. And this nigga
now a handoff for Gurley. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now have to find something here on 3rd and about 14. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Yeah, nigga. Do what you got to do.
3rd and long, it's Ryan. He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
Field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. But we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range.
That's what I'm telling Goins. I'm like, it take a nigga that can really
that.
rap to get ready to actually fucking give a fucking try, yo. I told him, ain't nobody gonna half-ass for Griselda, yo.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Lock. Escaping the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Deshaun Hamilton, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
What happened?
To throw is Lock. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Told the nigga to be a man.
This stage of the game where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Oh, he's spot dropping. We know what you're doing.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Denver. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe
can't get a throw away. He's taken down. DeMarcus Walker. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Ryan. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Ryan's give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
7 brings up 3rd and 11.
Okay.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Except for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day. But I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. Powering his way forward. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Barton, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
The nigga said,
it doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now.
You know a nigga wanted. That nigga was screaming.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It was Dante Fowler who got in there to bring him down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From midfield, here's Locke. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Nah, it's not.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Lindsey. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up.
That nigga was screaming down the field. That's how you know nigga want that shit called, yo.
Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Locke off of play action. Flushed out right. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Oh, he almost had it. Would have been a big interception here in OT. Instead, it'll give him another shot on 3rd down.
Cut him right now, too. Promise.
And 9 yards to go.
I see you guys. Everything depends on what this fucking Keanu Will does.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Now what can Ryan do here in overtime? He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Please don't snap. All right, we good.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Open man is Cameron Batson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
They got destroyed just now.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Going for the deep ball.
Yep.
Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it.
It shouldn't be.
Justin Simmons. And that's how this one ends in dramatic fashion in overtime with the interception.
All that shit was incidental at the same time. It's fine.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
You said they do. Oh, they don't.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan.
This shit runs.
This will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column.
When he threw it, I said it.
A great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Falcons, there will be a few sighs of relief, no doubt, in that locker room as they get their first win in 9 tries. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, you can't see it. It's fun though. Let's watch this TD together, guys. Boys, don't go in that chat acting like no asshole, yo, because I know you.